Hey, welcome back to the Racing Trend. I'm your host Daniel, and this is your first Motogp race review of the Thai Grand Prix. Let's go! So let's start with the racing. There wasn't much of it. Which was a bit disappointing, but you're not gonna get a classic every weekend. So I'm okay with it because it was the first race. We've been waiting all winter for this. So it's just good to see some bikes on the track, see some kind of racing, and yeah. And then, of course, see Mark absolutely dominate the whole weekend, which is wait, does that remind me of something? Yeah, it does. This is now the first time he's led the championship since 2019, where he won the World Championship, and it's the first time he won their first Grand Prix since 2014, which is a strange one because he won the World Championships after that. I don't know how that worked. I think it's probably because Qatar is the first race, and he's not much of a fan of Qatar, so I think Thai Grand Prix suits him better. So just so I don't forget, in 2014, he then went on to a 10 race win streak. So I hope this is not a sign of things to come. And I like Mark as well. I think he went just full on easy mode this weekend, because what he showed was his old Mark, really. That bit of magic that he still has in him, where the guy just is unbeatable. Absolutely unbeatable, especially on that ridiculous Ducati that I don't know what Digia and the whole team did with that bike, but yeah, that thing is insane. Because we had 3 Ducatis on the podium in both the races and the sprints and in the quali. Let's go back to Mark. Yeah, he did an absolutely incredible job. Just, yeah. What was impressive was the fact that watching the race, the main race on Sunday, and you thought, oh, Mark's got a problem. Oh wait, no. You realise it's a tire pressure thing again. Come on, Motogp, please. Anyway, it's the tire pressure thing. And what he does, he just follows his brother for a bit to get the tire pressures up. And then when he realizes that it's all okay, I'll just overtake my brother again to win the race. Yeah. Who does that? I mean, in a way, it made it a bit more interesting, I guess. I think it would have been even more processional, but yeah. Other than that, yeah, just incredible job for Mark. And I'm sure it will not be the last time we see this kind of performance this year. Let's go now to Alex, his brother. I think he did a really good job as well. Just like a bit behind his brother, and yeah, second the race, second the sprint, second quali, and I mean, I'm not sure if you want to be coming second, but if you're gonna be coming second, might as well better be to Mark, I guess. I think Alex did a great job, and it was the first 1-2 for brothers, so that was a really nice thing to see. What was even nicer thing to see was them celebrating together, which I just loved it. I just wanted to celebrate with them, really. And the dad, come on, the dad, so proud of them both. So proud, such a proud dad. And he should be. Yeah, he's got some good genes. Anyway, yeah, so well done to the Marcus family for that. Now let's go to our third finisher, which was Pekka Bagnaia. So Pekka, considering I think how his practice went, I think he'd be satisfied-ish with himself for finishing third. I don't think, because let's be honest, he lost quite a lot of points to Mark, and that is the man to beat this year. That is his main target. So I don't think he can have too many of those races where he is, third. I think if you're gonna be behind Mark, you have to be second. I don't think you can be lower than that, because you're losing too many points, and you can't have too many of these weekends. I know he was feeling a bit comfortable, and I'm sure we'll see more of Pekka. Overall, I think he'd be okay for the first weekend of the season. Get a podium, get those points, learn something, off to the next one. Now let's go to our next finisher in the main race, which was Franco Morbidelli. He had a bit of a quiet one, I think, but overall, yeah, just a solid job. Just like behind top three, and yeah, kind of was in that no man's land. I think he'd be happy with himself, and I think we'll see a bit more of Franco this year. I think good start for Franco for his first race. But now let's go to my guy of the whole weekend. Sorry, Mark. Sorry. I know you did an incredible job and dominated and made it look easy and all that, but for me, the guy this weekend was none other but than Ayogura. Come on. What a performance by the rookie. Come on. And in general, I think his career. Let's hope, of course. Yeah, massive well done to Ayogura. I'm a fan. And can we just stop and pause for the Trackhouse livery? Because that thing stirred something up in me. For sure. It hit the spot. I don't know about you guys, but I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And for me, it's the best livery by far. By far. Best looking bike off the grid. So yeah. Love it. So as long, come on now, keep being up ahead so I can watch more of that your bike, because it's beautiful. Anyway, yeah, well done to Trackhouse for picking Ayogura. I think, he's the Moto2 World Champion. So, yeah, I think you continue to grow, learn, and continue to do amazing performances like he has on his first weekend in the Premier class. Yeah, applause to him. Next, let's go to the other Aprilia, the factory. Bezecchi, I think he did quite a decent job. I think he still getting used to the bike, of course. And yeah, I expect a lot from Bez this year. So maybe I'm a bit disappointed. But all in all, decent race, decent weekend. Yeah, the mishap in the quali, but other than that, solid job. I think he'll continue to learn and improve. And I think all we're thinking is the playlist not too bad. Is you know, you got Iger in there, Bezecchi, Raul looked quite alright as well. Yeah, just incredible. So I'm really excited for when our world champion will be back, Martin. Can't wait what he's going to show on that bike. So next, let's talk about the Hondas. Zarco, I think he had a really good weekend. I think the Honda is definitely improving. So I hope they are on the up. And yeah, it's just good to see Honda up there in the top 10 and not in the back of the field. Jean-Mir I think, had a quite good weekend, even though he crashed out of the race in the main race. But all in all, I think good showing for Honda. I think their bike is definitely improving. It's not trying to kill the riders. It's always a plus. So yeah, I think a good weekend for Honda in general. So now let's go to the KTMs. I think it just seems like, I don't know, you know, put the financial thing aside. This is a KTM thing. Let's be honest. Every season you come and you think, come on KTM, this is the year you're gonna challenge for the front. And then lo and behold, never really comes. So yeah, it's a shame. Seems they haven't really improved much. I don't know if they are still trying to work things out. So yeah, Pedro, not the best weekend for him. I think he'll try to put this weekend behind him. I understand he's probably trying to just get to the front in some way, somehow, and maybe slightly overriding. I don't know, maybe, yeah, I think he's trying to slightly override the bike. And, yeah, I hope he doesn't have too many of these type of weekends where he just crashes out and we don't see what Pedro really can do. He's such a massive talent, so yeah, I don't want him to just be crashing out the races. So let's see what happens for the rest of the season. Binder, I think he just said, you know, finished 8th in both the races, so nothing to shout about or be excited about, but all in all, okay, I guess. Another mention I want to say is Enea Bastianini, after having a horrid test, practice, quali, sprint, and somehow ends up 9th in the main race. I don't know how he did it, where did that come from, but great recovery ride. So yeah, well done to Bastianini. Yeah, good job on Sunday, that's for sure. And I hope he continue. I'm sure he's still got a lot to learn on the KTM. I think he's still struggling. So let's see what kind of season it'll bring for him. And lastly, Yamaha. After all the hype of from the test, I understand it's the first race, but we did expect a bit more from Yamaha. I'm sure we did. Qatar, average weekend. Jack did well in the quali, but then just kind of fell away. Reigns, I don't know where he was. And Oliveira again, I don't know where he was. And yeah, with that in mind, got Argentina next. Stay tuned to my channel. I've got my Formula 1 2025 predictions next, so I'm excited for that one. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel, like and share, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.